far can art take you?
I'm trying to get a lift east.
Are you headed west by chance, dude? No.
Two artists have 40 days to cross the United States. They start with just $1.
$1.
And right across America, they must rely on their artwork to pay for every meal, every ride, every bed for the night.
Yeah, I wonder why I did this whole project.
They may not cross more than 3 state lines in a week.
Come on, buddy.
And when their journey ends, they must fill a gallery with their work.
It's a lot of white space.
The winner is the artist with the greatest takings. The loser hands over every last cent from the trip.
This is a great and horrendous and beautiful and horrible trip.
Their journey is the art of survival. Their journey is Artrace. Previously on Artrace, Ben has been charming the West and chasing the big sales.
I am trying to get all the way across the country.
While Kenny has been playing catch-up.
I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
He trails Ben by over $600. Day 11, and Ben is in Rodeo, New Mexico, over 800 miles into his journey.
This was amazing. I was ready to make an art trade to fly my way into New Mexico and up my grand total big time. Hey, Bruce.
Oh, hi. What's going on? You finally made it.
Yeah.
Wondered when you get here.
Well, good morning. Oh, boy.
Yep, well, here it is.
Okay, final adjustments?
Oh, well, we're doing the pre-flight right now.
Uh-huh.
And this will be a lesson, so you need to learn to fly it also.
Great.
And,
That sounds amazing. I had to do the training flight, and I had to figure out what kind of an art trade this pilot Bruce might be up for.
Well, I mean, basically, I would like to, offer you some artwork in return for this great journey.
One thing is something you can see from the air.
Okay.
We could do the Sky Gypsies emblem very easily.
Okay. I know there's this guy who does these amazing beach sort of sculptures. He uses a rake, and he does these amazing patterns on the beach. We could do something like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Great. Sounds
we
good.
could do that.
Okay.
We could do that. We could do that.
Sky Gypsies logo with a rake in the dirt.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
In Ohio, Kenny is taking a 170-mile bus trip from Columbus to Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'm not a big fan of buses, but hitchhiking has proved horrendously difficult. If I'm going to get to LA in 40 days, I gotta cover about 600 miles a week.
I'm taking off in this thing, and it is tiny, and I have no idea what's gonna keep me up in the air. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to go about 75 miles in it, but today it's just a test flight.
I've arrived in Indianapolis, and I have to immediately start thinking about how to make some money. Now begins the lonely life of the hustler. I have to find my mark. How are you doing today? Are you a fan of art? No. No? Don't have much art in your life? Don't have much art in your life? No?
Not at all.
Would you want to trade a drawing for some money? No? No interest at all?
No. Thank you. Do you need money?
I do need money. What I'm trying to do is I started in New York about 12 days ago, and I'm trying to get to Los Angeles, just surviving on my paintings and drawings. For real?
The West. All right.
That's huge. May I do a little drawing of you, and you can give it to a friend, give it to a cousin, give it to a brother? Or drawing your bike. How about a drawing of your bike?
Draw the bike.
You like your bike?
Draw the bike.
This is awesome. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like I'm,
I can see you draw the bike.
Yeah. He's really good about it, but it's hard. He gives me like $9. There are no easy trades.
I am dying out here. It's 110 degrees and the scale of this thing is gigantic.
This is the logo. That's the basic shape, but the tops are gonna sort of connect. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, it's not my easiest trade.
I really love the idea that these drawings go out into the world and live in people's lives. One day I'd really like to go back and retrace my steps on this trip. Find all these old drawings and see where they're living now.
That was really nice.
No, thank you, man.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All
Tell
right.
me your name again?
Brian.
Brian, Kenny. Nice to meet you. Thank you. That's a nice little drawing, I think.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. A, I want to fly, and B, I want to see this from the air. I know it's going to be wonky, but I don't have the time to get it all symmetrical. It's pretty good.
Are you at all nervous?
I'm super nervous. These things are like kites with engines. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but I think it's, I want to gain some ground on Kenny, and decided to take to the sky, leave that boy in the dirt.
Tonight I have to spend the night in a hotel. This is where it gets really tough. You make like $9 in a day, and you gotta blow like 70 on a place to sleep.
Tonight I'm getting a motel, which is cool, but I haven't really made much money since that first day in LA, and it's going fast. I'm really psyched about how this art piece is turning out, and it's a huge opportunity to ride an Axolite.
I'd like to see how Kenny's gonna one-up me on this. This is a pretty direct route as the crow flies to Columbus. I couldn't really think of a faster way to get there, so this is awesome.
So it's not just me that has to fit into this tiny little thing, it's my backpack and all my art supplies as well.
I've decided to spend another day in Indianapolis. This is a competition, and I've got to stay focused on making money. So, big day today. I'm maybe down to about $100 and maybe 150, and I have to get to St. Louis tomorrow. And I have a whole day in Indianapolis to work. And what I was thinking about doing was trying to really trade some art for stuff. I need t-shirts, I'd love to see if I can get a massage, maybe I can get a model to sit for me. A few things we're gonna go for today. And I'm gonna give you guys at home a little idea of what I'm looking at every day.
I just landed, barely. It was a absolutely beautiful ride over, just dead calm, gorgeous, up until about 2 miles out when we got a crosswind out of the mountains, at which point the pilot said, and he goes, "Hold on, we're about to get our asses kicked." I took photos. I was able to take a bunch of photos, leaning out over the edge, and it was the logo looks fantastic. I couldn't believe it. It's not huge, but it's clear. It's crystal clear. So that was really cool.
All right, hey guys, I have a question for you. question. It's a quick question. Do you guys like art? No. Yeah. You look like you love art. Now the irony of that is that they might walk in to impress some girl. They might walk into a gallery and drop $500 for a little drawing because they think they should. But on the street, when approached, no interest. I'm not sure if that's irony or what that is, but onward. I think there's a nice restaurant up here. I'm gonna go see what I can make happen.
I'm on a total roll here. Right when I make my landing, this guy appears out of nowhere in a 3-wheeled chariot. I got a ride! Then he even finds me a ride towards El Paso.
I'm Ben. How's it going?
All right, Anderson.
Anderson, good to meet you.
Yeah.
This is the crew.
Oh, okay.
I hear you're going that way, no?
Going east.
Going east. How far east?
I'm going to El Paso.
Oh. And can I come?
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even have time to make a sign.
Well,
That's great.
let's roll.
That's great. All right, awesome.
There's a very nice seafood restaurant up here. We're gonna see how much they like art. This may get ugly, so hold tight. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good, it's good.
All right.
I'm wondering if there's a manager or maitre d' around.
Of course there is.
Excellent, thank you.
Coming in seat here if you like.
All right.
We'll bring somebody in for you, okay?
Hey, thank you, thank you. Looks gorgeous in here. I got an idea. Wondering if
Can you turn the cameras off, please?
Okay. So what we're up against is it was this corporate restaurant. Start there, end there. Corporations are not my friend, for the most part. Unless there's a manager that actually has some power or some free thinking. Corporate policies seems to be are very anti anything creative, really. So onward and upward. Let's go.
I don't use my map anymore. Maps are for Kenny's.
I get dropped on the outskirts of El Paso, but ideally I'd love to go all the way to this little art community called Marfa.
It will take me 10 minutes tops to find a ride, at least in the general direction of Marfa. You guys heading towards Marfa, Texas? All right, thanks. Go! Quick question. He's out of here. Oh, he's going for it. No, he's not. I can't write with my other hand. Marfa. You going to Marfa? Marfa?
2 hours later, I'm still there.
Marfa? Damn.
I think I'm gonna try something different. Trading for something other than just food, lodging, and transportation. We're going to see if I can get a massage and maybe a little spa treatment. Here we go again. The process of convincing someone you're legit. There's a diner a quick sketch of a diner in Scranton, Pennsylvania. My buddy's baby, who gave me a ride there. Clock Tower. You know, this is my friend Thaddeus Mosley, who's an artist in Pittsburgh. And so, you know, portraits, sketches, whatever I can do. A lot of times I give them away to the people. Sometimes I keep them for the exhibition at the end.
What about a half hour, whatever you choose? Deep tissue.
Okay. Deep tissue, for
Deep
sure. And then I'll do whatever you want. I'll do a portrait of you, if you like that.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool.
Rock and roll. Being on the road is just brutal, and that half hour is just unbelievable.
All right, thanks. Do you guys know the general direction of Marfa?
You can get it right.
Finally, I get a ride out, but it's only for like 2 miles. And I start thinking there's got to be an easier way here. So I don't have a lot of money on me. I got about $100 right now. I'm trying to get to Marfa, but I got a whole thing full of art supplies, and I'd be willing to draw, paint, sculpt, whatever art you guys might want for your house or your cab. That's my offer. Or we could just play some cards and I could win some money.
Oh,
and
trust me, that wouldn't be a good idea with taxi drivers. There's actually a truck stop off on exit 37. You might want to give that a try.
Let's go there.
To the truck stop?
Yeah. How much for that?
We go on the meter. No, you can just traer cara.
Yeah, truck stop, right?
How much to the truck stop?
Well, the truck stops, whatever the meter reads, it's about around $45.
Let's try that.
Something like that.
Cool. Thanks. Awesome.
I'm done.
Wow, that's really good. It really looks like me. Like I was like, well, if it's watercolor, you know, like it wouldn't really like resemble, you know, like it would be like if it looked like a female or someone. But wow, it's really good.
She's really happy with the drawing, but I walk outside and the weather has turned ugly. I don't think there'll be much hustling on the street today. But what I'm gonna try to do is go to a restaurant and try to get some food. A nice one, another nice one. We'll see if they're kind to strangers. Ooh, it may start to be light. It may lighten up a little bit here. All right, wish me luck.
I end up at another truck stop. I want to get to Van Horn, which is right at the turnoff to Marfa. Just a quick question. I'm trying to get to Van Horn.
Van Horn?
Van Horn?
Take 10 straight all the way out.
You're not headed that way, are you?
I'm going back home to California.
Oh, man. All right. You know anyone who is? You know anyone at the stop?
You gotta go to Van Horn right now.
Thanks. That's awesome. Finally, I'm on my way. We put a call out on the radio, and I'm back on the road. This morning started with a glider, to a 3-wheeled motorcycle, to a van, to a taxi, to now an 18-wheeler. 6 different modes of transportation in one day. And I haven't necessarily gotten to Marfa with this ride. I'll be in Van Horn, most likely. It's my first time in a truck, and I'm guessing it probably won't be the last. It looks like about 90 miles to Van Horn.
I was able to trade for an amazing steak at an Indianapolis institution. It is done. I did a nice drawing, and we've come to an agreement. This is his home. He spends so much time here, and now he has a little piece of some bizarre vagabond history rolling through town, but this will be here forever, so.
I hope so. I couldn't help but to notice that when you brought the picture to the kitchen guys and it says, hey, we're all the people.
I know, they all said that. We're all the people. And they all had a good laugh
I mean,
at that.
this is not indicative of our restaurants like us, as you can see. We have quite a few people in the bar right now.
No, it's packed, actually. Packed.
So I can keep this, right?
Yes.
That's part of the agreement.
Absolutely. Man, that was one long, tough negotiation with the manager.
Great lift. Lift was amazing. Felt like it went by in no time. I don't know if it's because I was having good conversation or I'm so happy to not be flying right now. I was meant to be at Marfa. I'm not. Big whoopee-doo. Maybe we'll just stay in a hotel here on the side of the road. No big deal. I think I've got a crazy idea to get me to Marfa. I just noticed this custom bike shop, motorcycle shop. It's like definitely a chopper shop. And I happen to have this skull, and it's a cow skull, a steer. And I thought, what better place than a bike shop to trade a skull, a painted skull, for a ride to Marfa. The skull is actually, I found out in the field right where I took off with Bruce on the glider. It was in a field right near his airstrip. Knock, knock. I'm trying to get a lift to Marfa, and I'm wondering if any of you guys might be willing to give me a lift on one of your bikes in trade for a steer skull that I would paint for you and put your company logo on and make real pretty. That's all I can offer, really.
Sounds like a fair swap to me.
Yeah? Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Well, when could we leave?
Well, I don't know. This afternoon, sometime.
Really?
Yeah.
We couldn't leave soon, could we? You got stuff you gotta do.
I've got too much to do.
Too much to do. Okay. I won't be too far from here. I might go over there and start painting for you. Finally, Marfa's in my sights, so I'm gonna settle down and get to work.
I'm pretty stoked about how things have gone the last couple days, so I'm thinking let's go shopping. How's it going?
Good.
I'm Kenny.
Hi, Kenny. I'm Kristen.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Forgive the camera and such. But I'm doing a project where I'm going across country, New York to LA. I'm an artist in LA, and what the project is basically checking the value of art across country, in the sense like, would you want to trade art, like a drawing, in the sense like I have my rig here to do watercolors and inks and stuff, for your wares? That's the question.
I think we could probably work something out.
Awesome, awesome. There's a few things as I've been traveling. It's basically all of a sudden I realize things I need. Basically, it starts with food, and then once you get food taken care of, then you start like going, I don't watch, I'm running out of T-shirts, or things are wearing out, and then I'm like, I bet I could do this. I bet I could do this, and I bet I could find sympathetic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know how one can, as an artist, duplicate what the pressure that I've kind of been under on this trip, but it is the most positive thing for an artist to just not have time to think, because I actually really like the way this is turning out. And I never would have just jumped into it had I not been looking for that ride. And I even was nervous when I was like, oh man, how am I gonna do this in the next 2-3 hours? But it just pushed me to start right in on it, and I'm pleased with it. And I like that it has that real intentional sort of energy to it.
That is pretty cool. That's very cool. I really love the way these art trades are working two ways. She gets a beautiful drawing, and I get some really nice things from her shop.
I'll seal it for you too. I'll put a lacquer on there so the whole thing's sealed. Yeah.
That's great.
Cool.
Yeah, were you still going to Marfa?
Would love to go whenever you're ready. Yeah.
No, it's absolutely.
That's awesome. That's perfect. That looks so
Yay.
timeless, you know what I mean?
That's the
I
idea.
have nothing like that at all.
It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. No, thank you. This has been an awesome visit. Yep, you guessed it. Another bus. This time to St. Louis. I sincerely hope this will be the last bus trip of my journey. I don't do art for the money. If I was in it for the money, I'd do a different job. That was 2 weeks of 6. I'm not sure how I'm gonna hold up. That's it.
Take care.
Take care.
See you.
I finally make it to Marfa, an art oasis in the desert. It has been one gigantic week, and I am really exhausted. And this is some sweltering heat, and I'm gonna go check into a hotel down the road.
Next time on Art Race, Ben falls in love with a bug.
We're pulling a bug with a lasso in Texas.
And Kenny falls out of love with rural Missouri.
I need a place for the night. Well, good luck with that. That's a rejection.